Have you ever wondered why some people always have spotless homes while others struggle to keep up with mess no matter how hard they try? What if I told you there's a simple 10-minute challenge that could completely transform your living space and make cleaning feel effortless? You're about to discover the ultimate daily cleaning strategy that busy people have been using to maintain pristine homes without spending hours scrubbing and organizing. Right now, you might be feeling overwhelmed by the endless cycle of cleaning tasks. You clean one room and another becomes messy. You spend your weekend doing deep cleaning only to have everything fall apart by Tuesday. This frustrating pattern leaves you exhausted and your home never truly feels organized. But here's what most people don't realize. The secret isn't cleaning harder or longer. It's about working smarter with a focused 10-minute approach that targets the right areas at the right time. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 powerful strategies that will revolutionize how you maintain your home. These aren't just random tips. They're proven methods that create lasting results. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to implement a daily routine that prevents mess from building up, saves you hours every week, and gives you the clean, peaceful home you've always wanted. But here's the catch. If you don't learn these techniques, you'll continue struggling with the same cleaning frustrations, wasting precious time and energy while your home remains chaotic. Stay with me because the transformation starts right now. Dika Wong, the Power Reset Method. The first strategy in our 10-minute challenge is what I call the Power Reset Method, and this single technique will change everything about how you approach daily cleaning. This method focuses on resetting your main living areas to their baseline clean state every single day, preventing the accumulation of mess that makes cleaning feel impossible. Here's how it works. You're going to spend exactly 2 minutes in each of your most used spaces, which typically includes your kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom, and entryway. The goal isn't deep cleaning, it's returning each space to what I call its neutral state. In your kitchen, this means clearing countertops, loading the dishwasher, and wiping down surfaces. In your living room, it's putting items back where they belong, folding throw blankets, and fluffing cushions. The magic happens because you're interrupting the mess cycle before it becomes overwhelming. Think about it this way. When you let dishes pile up for 3 days, washing them becomes a major task. But when you handle them daily, it takes just minutes. The same principle applies to every area of your home. Small, consistent actions prevent big problems. Most people make the mistake of waiting until their home looks terrible before they clean, but by then, the task feels enormous and exhausting. The Power Reset Method keeps you ahead of the mess, so cleaning never feels like a mountain to climb. You're essentially maintaining cleanliness rather than recovering from chaos. The psychological benefits are incredible too. When you wake up to a reset home every morning, you start your day feeling organized and in control. This positive energy carries into everything else you do. Your stress levels drop because you're not constantly looking at messy spaces that need attention. Instead, you're surrounded by order and calm. To implement this successfully, create a simple mental checklist for each room. Kitchen, clear, load, wipe. Living room, replace, fold, fluff. Bedroom, make bed, put clothes away, clear surfaces. Bathroom, wipe sink, hang towels, clear counter. Entryway, shoes in place, coats hung, mail sorted. With practice, these actions become automatic and you'll complete them without even thinking about it. Dika 2, the One-Touch Rule Revolution. The second game-changing strategy is called the One-Touch Rule Revolution. And this simple concept will eliminate at least 70% of your daily clutter instantly. This rule states that every time you pick up an item, you handle it completely rather than just moving it from one place to another. Most people create mess without realizing it because they practice what I call displacement cleaning. They pick up a magazine from the coffee table and set it on the kitchen counter. Later, they move it from the counter to the dining table, then from the dining table to a bedroom dresser. That single magazine gets touched multiple times but never actually gets put away. This creates the illusion of cleaning while actually just shuffling mess around your home. The one-touch rule changes everything because it forces you to complete the action the first time you interact with an item. When you pick up that magazine, you either put it in its proper storage location, throw it away if it's outdated, or add it to a specific reading pile. No more moving items from surface to surface, hoping you'll deal with them later. This strategy works particularly well with mail, which is one of the biggest sources of daily clutter. Instead of bringing mail inside and dropping it on the first available surface, you sort it immediately. Bills go directly to your bill-paying station, junk mail goes straight to recycling, and important documents get filed right away. This prevents the dreaded mail piles that seem to multiply when you're not looking. The same principle applies to laundry, dishes, toys, tools, and every other item in your home. When you take off your clothes, they go directly to the hamper or back in the closet, not draped over a chair for 3 days. When you finish cooking, utensils go directly into the dishwasher or sink, not left on the counter to deal with later. What makes this rule so powerful is that it requires the same amount of energy whether you do it now or later. But doing it now prevents the overwhelming buildup that makes cleaning feel impossible. You're essentially paying the energy cost once instead of paying it multiple times through displacement activities. The mental shift this creates is remarkable. Instead of living in a constant state of having things to put away, your home maintains its organization automatically. You stop seeing piles of stuff that need attention because items go to their homes immediately. This reduces mental load and creates a sense of completion and control. Dika 3. Strategic speed cleaning zones. The third essential strategy involves creating strategic speed cleaning zones throughout your home, and this system ensures that your 10-minute daily routine covers maximum impact with minimum effort. Instead of wandering around randomly tidying things, you'll have designated zones that you can clean quickly and efficiently. Here's how to set up your zones. Divide your home into 5 high-impact areas that affect how clean your entire space feels. These are typically your main traffic areas, the spaces where mess accumulates fastest, and the rooms that guests see first. For most homes, these zones include the entryway where shoes and coats gather, the kitchen island or main counter where everything gets dumped, the coffee table in your living room, your primary bathroom counter, and your bedroom nightstands. Each zone gets exactly 2 minutes of focused attention during your daily routine. The key is knowing precisely what tasks to accomplish in each zone within that time frame. In your entryway zone, you're straightening shoes, hanging up coats, sorting mail, and clearing any items that don't belong there. In your kitchen zone, you're clearing the counter, wiping it down, putting items back where they belong, and loading any dishes into the dishwasher. The brilliance of this system lies in its psychological impact. When these 5 zones are consistently clean, your entire home feels organized, even if other areas aren't perfect. These zones are like the foundation of your home's cleanliness. When they're maintained, everything else feels manageable. When they're messy, your whole house feels chaotic. What most people don't realize is that mess spreads from these high traffic areas to the rest of the home. When your kitchen counter is covered with stuff, items start migrating to the dining table, then to other surfaces. But when you keep these strategic zones consistently clear, mess doesn't have a chance to spread and multiply. The time constraint is crucial for success. 2 minutes per zone means you can't get bogged down in deep cleaning or perfectionist tendencies. You focus on the biggest impact tasks and move on. This keeps the routine sustainable and prevents it from expanding into a time-consuming ordeal. To maximize efficiency, keep basic cleaning supplies in or near each zone. A small container of surface wipes in your living room, a microfiber cloth in your bathroom, and a small basket for corralling items in your entryway. This eliminates the excuse of not having the right tools available when you need them. Hey, before we dive into the next tip, I need you to do something really important. If this 10-minute challenge is already making sense to you, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell. I share cleaning strategies like these every week, and you won't want to miss them. Also, drop a comment and tell me which city you're watching from. I love connecting with viewers from all over the world. Now let's keep transforming your cleaning routine. Dika 4. The Momentum Multiplication Technique. The fourth powerful strategy is called the Momentum Multiplication Technique. And this approach leverages the psychological principle that once you start moving, it becomes easier to keep moving. This technique turns your 10-minute cleaning session into a momentum-building experience that often naturally extends your cleaning motivation throughout the day. The secret lies in starting with the easiest, most satisfying tasks first. When you begin your 10-minute routine, start with activities that show immediate, visible results and require minimal effort. Making your bed is perfect for this because it takes less than 2 minutes but transforms the entire look of your bedroom. Clearing off your coffee table is another excellent momentum builder because the visual impact is immediate and dramatic. These quick wins trigger what psychologists call the completion bias. Your brain gets a small hit of satisfaction from finishing tasks, which creates motivation to tackle the next item on your list. Instead of starting with the most difficult or time-consuming cleaning task, you build energy and enthusiasm by knocking out several easy victories first. Here's the strategic sequence that maximizes momentum. Start with putting items back where they belong, then move to wiping surfaces, and finish with any organizing or arranging tasks. This order works because each step builds naturally on the previous one, and you can see progress accumulating as you work through the sequence. The multiplication effect happens because this momentum often carries over beyond your planned 10 minutes. You might find yourself continuing to tidy up because you've gotten into a productive rhythm. But here's the important part. Even if you stop exactly at 10 minutes, you've still accomplished your goal. The momentum technique never penalizes you for sticking to your time limit. Many people struggle with cleaning because they start with overwhelming tasks that drain their energy and motivation. They begin by trying to organize a messy closet or deep clean the bathroom, and within minutes, they feel defeated and want to quit. The momentum multiplication technique prevents this by ensuring every cleaning session starts with success and energy rather than frustration and exhaustion. To implement this effectively, create a personal list of your most satisfying quick win tasks. These might include clearing your nightstand, organizing your coffee table, wiping down your bathroom mirror, putting shoes in their proper places, or fluffing couch cushions. Keep this list handy so you never have to waste time deciding what to tackle first. The long-term benefits extend beyond just having a cleaner home. You're training your brain to associate cleaning with positive feelings and accomplishment rather than dread and overwhelm. This psychological shift makes it much easier to maintain your routine over time and even expand it when you feel motivated to do more. Dika 5, the timer pressure system. The fifth revolutionary strategy introduces the timer pressure system, which transforms cleaning from an open-ended, overwhelming chore into a focused, game-like challenge that actually becomes enjoyable. This technique uses time constraints to boost your efficiency and prevent perfectionist tendencies from derailing your progress. The science behind this approach is fascinating. When you have unlimited time to clean, your brain approaches the task casually, leading to distraction, procrastination, and inefficient movement. But when you set a specific time limit, your mind shifts into focus mode. You become more decisive about what needs attention, you move more purposefully, and you avoid getting sidetracked by minor details that don't significantly impact the overall result. Here's exactly how to implement the system. Set a timer for your full 10-minute session, but also set mini timers for specific tasks within that time frame. Give yourself 2 minutes per room or zone, or set 90-second challenges for specific activities like clearing countertops or making beds. The ticking timer creates a sense of urgency that keeps you moving and prevents you from getting stuck on any single task. The psychological benefits are remarkable. Instead of feeling burdened by cleaning, you start to feel energized by the challenge. Can you clear and wipe all your bathroom surfaces in under 2 minutes? Can you reset your living room in 90 seconds? This gamification makes cleaning feel more like a personal fitness challenge and less like household drudgery. One of the most powerful aspects of this system is how it prevents overthinking and perfectionism. Without time pressure, you might spend 15 minutes arranging items on a shelf to look perfect. With the timer running, you focus on the essential task of putting items in their proper places and move on. The result is still clean and organized, but you haven't lost valuable time on details that don't matter. The timer pressure system also helps you develop realistic expectations about what can be accomplished in specific time frames. Many people avoid cleaning because they think it requires hours of work, but this system proves that significant improvements can happen in just minutes. This realization reduces the mental barrier that prevents people from starting cleaning tasks in the first place. To maximize effectiveness, use a timer that's easily visible and audible from anywhere in your cleaning area. Your phone timer works perfectly, or you can use a kitchen timer that you carry with you. Some people find it motivating to use upbeat music with a strong rhythm as their timing mechanism, which adds energy to the cleaning process. The competitive element keeps things interesting over time. You can challenge yourself to beat your previous times or see how much you can accomplish within your standard 10-minute window. This prevents the routine from becoming boring and maintains your motivation to stick with the system long term. Dika 6. The prevention over perfection philosophy. The sixth game-changing strategy adopts the prevention over perfection philosophy, which completely shifts your mindset from trying to achieve magazine-perfect cleanliness to maintaining consistent, livable organization. This approach is what separates people who successfully maintain clean homes from those who get trapped in exhausting cycles of deep cleaning followed by complete chaos. The traditional approach to cleaning focuses on making everything perfect, which creates an all-or-nothing mentality. People think their home needs to look like it belongs in a design magazine, so they avoid cleaning until they have several hours available for a complete transformation. This perfectionist mindset leads to procrastination, overwhelm, and ultimately homes that cycle between spotless and disaster zones. The prevention over perfection philosophy recognizes that good enough is actually perfect for daily life. Your goal isn't to impress visitors or create photo-worthy spaces every single day. Your goal is to prevent the accumulation of mess and maintain a functional, comfortable environment where you can relax and be productive. This shift in thinking is incredibly liberating. Instead of agonizing over whether your throw pillows are arranged artistically, you simply make sure they're not on the floor. Instead of organizing your bookshelf by color and height, you just ensure books are upright and tidy. Instead of scrubbing every surface until it gleams, you focus on clearing clutter and wiping away obvious dirt or spills. The prevention aspect is crucial because it's much easier to maintain cleanliness than to recover from chaos. When you prevent mess from accumulating, you never face those overwhelming cleaning marathons that drain your energy and motivation. Small, consistent actions keep problems from growing into major challenges. Here's how to apply this philosophy practically. Identify the minimum standard that makes each space feel clean and functional. Then maintain that standard consistently rather than trying to exceed it occasionally. In your kitchen, this might mean keeping counters clear and dishes washed, even if the inside of your microwave isn't spotless. In your living room, it means putting items back where they belong and keeping surfaces clear, even if the baseboards need dusting. The time and energy you save by adopting this philosophy is substantial. Instead of spending entire weekends doing deep cleaning, you invest just 10 minutes daily in prevention. This leaves you with much more time for activities you actually enjoy, and ironically, your home ends up looking consistently better than it would with the perfectionist approach. The psychological benefits are profound. You stop feeling guilty about your home's appearance because you're consistently meeting your reasonable standards. You no longer dread cleaning because it's not an enormous, overwhelming task. You feel more relaxed in your space because it's consistently functional and pleasant. Dika 7. The Habit Stacking Revolution. The seventh powerful strategy introduces the habit stacking revolution, which connects your 10-minute cleaning routine to existing habits you already perform automatically every day. This technique leverages the neural pathways your brain has already created for established behaviors, making your new cleaning routine feel effortless and natural. Habit stacking works because your brain loves efficiency. Once a behavior becomes automatic, it requires very little mental energy or decision-making. When you stack a new habit onto an existing one, you borrow the automaticity of the established behavior to power the new one. This eliminates the mental resistance and forgetfulness that cause most new routines to fail. The key to successful habit stacking is choosing the right anchor habit. This needs to be something you do consistently every single day without fail, and it should happen at a time when you have the energy and availability for your cleaning routine. Perfect anchor habits include having your morning coffee, returning home from work, finishing dinner, or completing your evening skincare routine. Here's how to create your personal habit stack. Identify your chosen anchor habit, then immediately follow it with one specific cleaning task. For example, after pouring your morning coffee, you immediately make your bed and clear your nightstand. After finishing dinner, you immediately load the dishwasher and wipe the counters. After completing your evening skincare routine, you immediately tidy the bathroom and prepare it for the next morning. The magic happens when these connections become automatic. Your brain starts to expect the cleaning task after the anchor habit, and eventually it feels strange not to do it. you'll find yourself automatically reaching for cleaning supplies or moving toward your cleaning zone without consciously deciding to do so. Start with just one habit stack rather than trying to create multiple connections at once. Choose the pairing that feels most natural and logical based on your daily schedule and preferences. Once this single stack becomes automatic, you can add additional connections, but the foundation needs to be solid first. The timing of your habit stack is crucial for long-term success. Choose moments when you typically have stable energy levels and aren't rushing to get somewhere else. Morning stacks work well for people who are naturally energetic in the morning, while evening stacks suit those who prefer to reset their space before bed. One of the most effective approaches is creating location-based habit stacks. When you enter your kitchen in the morning, you automatically clear the counters. When you walk into your bedroom at night, you automatically put clothes in their proper places. When you use the bathroom, you automatically wipe the counter and hang towels neatly. The consistency that habit stacking creates is remarkable. Instead of relying on motivation or memory to maintain your cleaning routine, you're leveraging the power of automaticity. This removes the daily decision-making that drains mental energy and creates opportunities for excuses or procrastination. Dika 8. The High-Impact Priority Matrix. The 8th essential strategy implements the High-Impact Priority Matrix, which ensures that your limited 10 minutes always focus on the tasks that create the maximum visual and functional improvement in your home. This system prevents you from wasting time on low-impact activities, while more important areas remain messy and chaotic. The matrix categorizes cleaning tasks into 4 levels based on their visual impact and functional importance. Level 1 tasks are both highly visible and functionally critical. These include clearing main surfaces like kitchen counters and coffee tables, making beds, and managing dishes. Level 2 tasks are highly visible but less functionally critical, such as arranging decorative items or organizing bookshelf displays. Level 3 tasks are functionally important but less visible, like organizing inside drawers or cleaning appliance interiors. Level 4 tasks are neither highly visible nor functionally critical, such as dusting baseboards or organizing storage closets. Your daily 10-minute routine should focus primarily on Level 1 tasks, with occasional attention to Level 2 tasks when Level 1 is consistently maintained. The genius of this system lies in understanding that not all cleaning tasks are created equal. Spending 5 minutes organizing a junk drawer might feel productive, but it doesn't improve how your home looks or functions for daily life. Meanwhile, spending 2 minutes clearing and wiping your kitchen counter creates immediate visual impact and makes food preparation much more pleasant and efficient. Here's how to identify your personal Level 1 priorities. Walk through your home and notice which messy areas bother you most or make the biggest difference in how clean your space feels overall. These are typically surfaces you see frequently, areas where you spend significant time, and spaces that affect your daily activities. Your kitchen sink area, coffee table, bathroom counter, and entryway are almost always Level 1 priorities. The functional aspect is equally important as the visual impact. A task earns Level 1 status if completing it makes your daily life easier or more pleasant. Having a clear kitchen counter doesn't just look better, it makes cooking more enjoyable and efficient. Having an organized entryway doesn't just appear tidier, it eliminates the stress of searching for keys or shoes when you're trying to leave the house. One of the most valuable applications of this matrix is learning to ignore lower priority tasks when time is limited. If you only have 10 minutes and you're torn between organizing your spice rack and clearing your dining table, the matrix makes the choice obvious. The dining table clearing is Level 1 because it's visible and functional, while spice organization is Level 3 because it's hidden inside a cabinet. The matrix also helps you batch similar tasks efficiently. Instead of jumping randomly between high and low impact activities, you can focus your energy on completing several Level 1 tasks in sequence. This creates more dramatic improvement and gives you a stronger sense of accomplishment from your cleaning session. Before we continue with our final strategies, I want to share something that could completely change your financial situation. If you're looking for a real way to earn extra income from home while learning a valuable skill that can become a profitable business, I've created a complete guide showing you how to make artisanal soaps from scratch. You'll learn which ingredients to use, the exact process, and even how to sell them to build a customer base. The link is in the first pinned comment. And there's a special discount exclusively for channel subscribers, but only for a few more days. After that, the price returns to normal. Now let's continue with the video. Dika 9. The Energy Management System. The ninth crucial strategy introduces the Energy Management System, which matches your cleaning tasks to your natural energy levels throughout the day, ensuring you're always working with your body's rhythms rather than against them. This approach dramatically improves your efficiency and makes your cleaning routine feel less exhausting and more sustainable long-term. Most people try to force themselves to clean when it's convenient schedule-wise, but completely ignore whether they have the physical and mental energy for the tasks they're attempting. This mismatch leads to poor performance, frustration, and eventual abandonment of cleaning routines. The Energy Management System recognizes that you have different types of energy available at different times and matches tasks accordingly. There are 3 types of energy relevant to cleaning: physical energy for tasks requiring movement and strength, mental energy for tasks requiring decision-making and organization, and emotional energy for tasks that feel particularly tedious or overwhelming. Your levels of each type fluctuate throughout the day based on your natural circadian rhythms, work schedule, meal times, and other factors. High physical energy times are perfect for tasks involving lots of movement, lifting, or scrubbing. This might include vacuuming, mopping, moving furniture, or organizing closets. If you're naturally energetic in the morning, this is when you should tackle any physically demanding cleaning tasks. If you get a second wind in the evening, save your movement-heavy tasks for that time. High mental energy periods are ideal for tasks requiring decisions and problem-solving. This includes organizing paperwork, decluttering areas with lots of small items, planning cleaning schedules, or tackling spaces that require you to decide what to keep, donate, or throw away. For most people, mental energy is highest in the morning and declines throughout the day. High emotional energy times work best for tasks you find particularly unpleasant or overwhelming. Everyone has cleaning tasks they dread, whether it's dealing with paperwork, cleaning bathrooms, or tackling cluttered areas. Schedule these during times when you feel most positive and resilient, often after meals, exercise, or other mood-boosting activities. The practical application involves creating a flexible routine that offers options based on your current energy state. Instead of having a rigid schedule that says you must vacuum every Tuesday at 6 p.m., you have categories of tasks matched to energy levels. When you sit down for your 10-minute session, you quickly assess your current energy state and choose appropriate tasks. Low-energy days call for gentle maintenance tasks that still provide satisfaction and progress. These include wiping surfaces, putting items back where they belong, making beds, or clearing clutter from flat surfaces. These tasks require minimal physical exertion, but still create visible improvement in your space. The key insight is that matching tasks to energy levels prevents the common experience of starting a cleaning task and feeling exhausted or frustrated within minutes. When your energy and task requirements are aligned, cleaning feels much more natural and enjoyable. You work with your body instead of fighting against it. Dika 10. The Sustainability Success Framework. The final and most important strategy is the Sustainability Success Framework, which ensures your 10-minute daily cleaning routine becomes a permanent part of your life rather than another failed attempt at home organization. This framework addresses the psychological and practical factors that determine whether new habits stick or fade away after a few weeks of initial enthusiasm. The framework rests on 3 pillars: realistic expectations, flexible implementation, and progress celebration. Most cleaning routines fail because they violate one or more of these principles, setting people up for disappointment and eventual abandonment of their efforts. Realistic expectations means understanding that your 10-minute routine won't transform your home into a perfect showcase overnight, and that's perfectly fine. The goal is consistent improvement and maintenance, not perfection. Some days your routine will be more effective than others. Some weeks will be more challenging due to work stress, illness, or life changes. Building these realities into your expectations prevents discouragement when things don't go smoothly. Flexible implementation recognizes that rigid systems break under real-world pressure. Your framework needs options for different circumstances. On extremely busy days, maybe you only have 5 minutes available. On weekends, you might have 15 minutes and want to accomplish more. During illness or challenging life periods, you might need to scale back to just making your bed and clearing one surface. Having these alternatives built into your system prevents all or nothing thinking. Progress celebration is crucial because it reinforces the positive feelings associated with your cleaning routine. Most people are excellent at noticing what still needs improvement, but terrible at acknowledging what they've accomplished. The framework requires you to regularly recognize your successes, whether that's maintaining your routine for a full week, noticing how much easier it's becoming, or simply appreciating how much better your home feels. The practical structure involves weekly check-ins where you assess what's working well and what needs adjustment. Maybe you've discovered that evening cleaning sessions work better than morning ones for your schedule. Perhaps certain tasks consistently feel overwhelming and need to be broken down further or moved to a different day. These adjustments prevent minor issues from becoming major obstacles. Another key element is preparing for common obstacles before they arise. What will you do when you're traveling? How will you maintain your routine during particularly busy work periods? What's your plan for getting back on track after you've missed several days? Having predetermined solutions for these scenarios prevents temporary disruptions from becoming permanent derailments. The framework also includes environment design elements that support your routine. This means keeping basic cleaning supplies easily accessible, setting up your space to make cleaning tasks as simple as possible, and removing barriers that create friction in your routine. If you have to walk to 3 different locations to gather supplies, you're much less likely to complete your 10-minute session consistently. Long-term success also requires connecting your cleaning routine to larger values and goals. Maybe you maintain your routine because you want to model good habits for your children, because you feel more productive in an organized environment, or because you want to be ready to host friends without embarrassment. Connecting daily actions to meaningful purposes provides motivation during difficult periods. Remember that building sustainable habits is a skill that improves with practice. Your first attempt at implementing this framework might not be perfect, and that's expected. Each week you maintain your routine. You're strengthening your habit-building abilities and making future routines easier to establish and maintain. We've covered 10 powerful strategies that will completely transform how you approach cleaning and home maintenance. The 10-minute daily cleaning challenge isn't just about having a tidier home, though that's certainly a wonderful benefit. It's about creating a sense of control, accomplishment, and peace in your daily life. When your environment is consistently organized and pleasant, everything else feels more manageable. Think about how different your mornings will feel when you wake up to a home that's already reset and ready for the day. Imagine the confidence you'll have knowing that unexpected visitors won't find you embarrassed by your living space. Consider how much mental energy you'll free up when you're not constantly looking at messes that need attention or feeling guilty about the state of your home. The beauty of this system lies in its compound effects. Each day you invest just 10 minutes, but the results build on each other. Your home stays consistently cleaner with less effort. You develop automatic habits that require no willpower or decision-making. You prove to yourself that you can create and maintain positive changes in your life. But here's the most important part. You have to start. Knowledge without action changes nothing. I challenge you to begin your 10-minute routine tomorrow morning. Choose just 3 of the strategies we've discussed and commit to trying them for 1 full week. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until you have the perfect plan. And don't wait until your motivation feels stronger. Start tomorrow with whatever energy and time you have available. Your future self will thank you for taking this first step. 6 months from now, you'll look back at this moment as the turning point when you finally took control of your living environment. But it all begins with deciding to start and then taking that first 10-minute action. If this video has given you the motivation and tools you need to transform your cleaning routine, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell. I share practical home management strategies every week, and you won't want to miss the upcoming videos that will help you maintain this momentum. What cleaning strategy are you most excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, your organized, peaceful home is just 10 minutes away.